Okay, remember in my earlier video I said I named the title Blizzard Possible, and that was a current run I was showing you at that time. About an hour passed. About an hour has passed since then, and I'm going to show you the current run. Okay, this is now, you can see the storm just is leaving off the coast. It's just left New England, and another little wave is coming in, potentially bringing some light precipitation towards Delmarva in southern New Jersey, before moving off the coast and becoming a pretty powerful storm for Europe probably later in the week. But this storm, see, does not look organized, but you can see it's ill. I'll show you that since that is moving a little further to the south, and you can see this is a clipper system, but it's transferring its energy to the coast, and now a coastal storm is developing. If this storm moves a little further to the south and west and then decides to come up the coast, we might be having a huge blizzard in our hands. I mean, a big blizzard. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing this, as this storm is still several days out, and all the conditions have to come together. I am expecting a pretty formidable storm for eastern New England, as this model depicts. Why? Okay. The models have been all shifting further to the south. The Euro hinted on this last night, yesterday afternoon, while the GFS still had trouble hinting on it. The Euro has a pretty good reputation of being right most of the time, and I'll show you. Sir Elbar. But it's just not as good as forecasting how strong it's going to be, but it's pretty good at forecasting that we're going to have a pretty good storm, nevertheless. And you can see, all this cold air locked up in here caused by sudden stratospheric warming. Just constant cold outbreaks, one after another. This storm, I don't know, but the European Center for Mid-Range Weather Forecast. Let me see if that's a name. Yeah. This is yesterday's run, yesterday afternoon run, and I'll show you what I mean. See, already showing a low developing here. This is yesterday's run, and big storm up here. See, the GFS. This is a 12Z or midday yesterday. The GFS at that same time, the GFS. This was 6 hours. This was a 6 p.m. run. After the Euro already said the storm was going to occur. The GFS hasn't quite hinted on a powerful storm yet, but it hinted on something occurring. But it seems like it's going to come much further to the south than expected. So we're going to get a pretty good storm out of this. How much am I expecting? This is the run that showed that we're not going to get much. This is the run that made me really disappointed. But this is the current run, which is getting my hopes up really high. As you can see, how much snow we're going to get from all this combined from New York City? About 3 to 6 inches. No, from this storm, probably 1 to 3. From that storm, maybe 2 to 4. I get about a foot. And then from this, maybe 1 inch. So New York City probably get a bunch of smaller storms following that big one. I wouldn't be surprised that if this storm right here goes a little further to the south, just a little bit further, bombs out quicker, because the Gulf Stream is right here, so the storm might quickly intensify. It's pretty unusual for a clipper system to become a nor'easter, but it's possible that this could occur. Well, I hope you all had a good day, and please stay safe when the storm comes. But it's still not a guarantee. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm personally predicting that the storm is going to be much stronger than what the models are depicting. I'm personally predicting a foot for Boston, a little over. I'm predicting 1 to 2 feet for Boston. I know I'm going a little overboard, but that's what I'm thinking. What this is showing the potential for a very powerful storm, and then how powerful it's going to become. I'm thinking we're going to get a good storm in Boston. 1 to 2 feet for Boston, 6 to 12 inches for New York City. possibly over a foot for Long Island. Forecast still subject to change. But this is a preliminary forecast. 6 to 12 for New York, 1 to 2 feet for Boston, locally more in some of the higher snow bands. But most of the snow will probably occur further out to sea, like further into the coast, if the rain doesn't mix in. Okay, thank you and have a great day and stay safe. Sorry I had to repeat myself. I forgot something I had to say.